Hello, hello. Laura Whitfield here, your independent Scentsy consultant with Laura's Aroma Retreat. And I literally just finished the Hocus Pocus launch. And I'm fortunate and excited that I was able to secure everybody's orders. You'll have to forgive the cattail. Doesn't quite have the same excitement or feeling that it normally would, because these are things that I would normally share with James. I don't know, he was involved in everything, but as soon as I finished up, my dog started going ballistic towards the garage door. So that told me that somebody was here. Kylo, stop nuzzling the ring. Come here. Come on. Got my own Hocus Pocus black cat. So anyways, okay. Kylo, come on. So anyways, so she started going nutty. So I knew somebody was here. I went and opened the garage. I'm not expecting any of my deliveries until tomorrow. My harvest haul is coming tomorrow, but this box arrived for me and it says "just because" on top. So even though it's a Scentsy box, I knew immediately that it was not one of my Scentsy deliveries. It is actually from my really good friend here on YouTube, Catherine King. So all I did was cut the tape, and you'll have to forgive me for the echo. I want to show you guys real quick. So my friends and family really showed up, and I'm just picking up my stand to help getting flooring in yesterday. There were about 5 people who showed up. We've got about 80% of my floors done, and that is also bittersweet. Truthfully, it's really bittersweet. So I am relieved to start putting the house back together, but there were things that I still had to clear away when people got here. So I had to empty my display so that we could move the shelf, and there was stuff on top of it. And I knew there was a bag of plastic Easter eggs up there, right? I just put it up because the kids can't reach it. Because if not, I'd have 1,000 plastic Easter eggs all over my house. And I came across his Slinky. He found it at Cracker Barrel. We went out to Cracker Barrel one time, and I had found it at Cracker Barrel, and he found a legitimate metal old time Slinky, and he didn't want the kids to wreck it or ruin it, so he must have tucked it up there. Boy, did I lose it. I lost it yesterday. I had to go upstairs and get myself together before I could come back down and keep working on the floors. So I'm just incredibly grateful for all of my friends, all of my family, my friends here that I've made on YouTube and through Scentsy, and I'm having a rough day, truthfully. So for this to show up was kind of wow, of all the moments for it to show up, with seeing things come together and him not being here to celebrate it with me, and then, doing a huge launch and, feeling super excited that I got everything that I needed, but not really feeling super excited because I can't text him or call him or share with him later that, I got him. He would have known the anticipation that was building in me and the nerves that would have been building in me coming up to this launch, because, the jitters with some of these big ones get you pretty good. The adrenaline starts going, your heart starts racing, all of those things. So I don't know, it just doesn't have the same, I can't find the same excitement without being able to share it with him. So, because you guys know he was in the rabbit hole as much as I am, so to speak. So we're going to dive into this box. I can tell you, just cutting the seal, that I can smell coffee, right? I can smell coffee, and, bless the wonderful friends that I've made through this, seriously. And I didn't want to I wanted to make sure that I opened it on camera. I wanted to share whatever is in here with you guys and with Catherine, and, just say thank you, because I'm trying, you guys. I'm really trying. I just feel super sad today.
But I'm definitely interested to see what's in here, and maybe that'll be the turning point from, I don't know, me crying through a good chunk of yesterday and crying this morning and doing all of that. So here we go. Oh. She knows me so well. All right, let's see. We have Koopa Claus Needs a Latte. So espresso and baked zucchini bread, royal sugar cookies, and Gilligan's brew. So this is, I honestly don't know who these are from. She sent me a little box of vendor wax before, and Kylo, and it happened to arrive the day he passed away. So I have the box. I haven't been able to melt any of it. I haven't been able to touch the box, so no offense to her. There are some things that I can't touch yet, or put away, or God, any of that. So that's one of the things that I haven't been able to do yet. The next one is, it says Heavenly Scented Soy Wax Melt Ant Bees. I don't know what fragrance this is, but it's some sort of coffee. I can tell it's some sort of coffee. So we'll have to check these out and see how they go. She doesn't just know me, she knows my husband. There's 2 bars of Gridiron Rush. Now I have this, it's in my club. My girls call it the daddy bar because he loved it so much. Like the NFL logo, right? And the Chicago Bears stuff. I mean, it's the daddy bar. It's wonderful because we will melt that. It's starting to cool down, which means I'm going to get to open my windows and there'll be a breeze blowing through. Oh God, for sure me feeling pine. Thanks, Catherine. Maybe I could piss him off and get him to come yell at me. I've tried once, but I haven't tried again. God, I love pine. I love pine. He hated pine. He would always complain anytime I would melt pine that I needed to find somewhere else to melt that other than our house. But I'm like, how am I going to enjoy it if I don't? Black Forest pine. Ooh, there's one in here that's got to be really gummy because I can see some red on the inside. Black Forest pine. This was one of our scent of the months last year, and it's a really good pine. It's a really authentic pine smell. It's a super authentic pine smell, and like you can even, for a while there, you know, well for pretty much my whole life until the last few years, right? I always cut down my own Christmas tree, and when we got together, I started making him do it with me and with the kids to build those memories. But like you can smell the dirt, like it smells the sap and the dirt, and like getting down at the Christmas tree farm. And I do really enjoy Black Forest pine. He ended up winning and getting an artificial tree a couple of years ago because we had one that toppled over when the girls were really little, and it smashed a bunch of my Swarovski crystal ornaments that I get from my grandparents every year. I lost about 4 of them. Broke my heart because those are, you know, you can't get those again kind of thing. But he won that argument because what if a Christmas tree had fallen on a kid? So, well, I think I found our melty culprit. So this is red berries and spruce. This is by far one of my favorite pine bars. The red ones do get gummy. I don't care. They still smell freaking wonderful. Oh, I love them. This has a little bit of a coffee scent to it. You can tell that it bled in. So, yeah, this guy is going to need a little bit of a cleanup here. Oh, cranberry garland. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Cranberry Garland was one of the scents when I first joined. And I didn't know too much about Scentsy Club back then, okay? It's this beautiful, like, cranberry and pine, like, eucalyptus-y fragrance. And I didn't understand Scentsy Club when the very first catalog that I was ever part of, which this was in, when it expired, and I didn't set up a club. And I'm like, I didn't know to secure it, so I was heartbroken. This was my original Scentsy heartbreak. Like, it broke my heart, but it's red, so they're leaky, but there's, oh my God, how did you get so many Cranberry Garland? Oh my God, 4 bars of Cranberry Garland. I will clean these up. I will actually use like a paper towel and counter clean just to kind of wipe this down, but the wax will still melt just fine. And then we have a bar, one more reddish bar of Joy and Wonder. This was from last year's holiday collection. It's actually one of the very few, like, I don't know, like holiday spice scents that didn't, like, it ended up being really, really good. It's got like this little hint of fruitiness and there's this little hint of spice. It melts beautiful. It's not super impressive on cold, but I'll tell you, it comes to life when you melt it in the warmers. So that's one. And then we have some bars of Just For You, which is another beautiful, glorious pine scent. I know why she's parting with some of these. 1, because she's a freaking angel. And 2, because her husband, Tim, also hates pine. You know, I've talked to her quite a few times, you know, not just obviously through these videos on YouTube, but one-on-one, and her and I have a lot in common. I would love to see her come to like SFR or World Tour or something and get to meet her in person, because she lives on the other side of the country. I think it's Oregon, if I'm not mistaken. So we don't live within driving distance, otherwise she'd get sick of me real fast, I promise. Because I would be with her all the time. Oh God, there's so many Scentsy sisters that I could, like, I would totally be content to build a Scentsy community somewhere and just like live on a Scentsy compound, because then I wouldn't be alone. I mean, I'm not really alone, honestly, okay? My brother will be here again this afternoon because he's done, you know, he's been in unions and done contracting and all kinds of stuff. It took me time to get to the point where I was willing and able to ask for help and let people come in and move things. God, this is the sappiest video ever. It's taken me to get to this point, like knowing that we're coming in the rainy season and we're coming into snow, and like I cannot have subflooring, and you know, James wouldn't want me to leave it all undone anyways. But it's hard. It's hard to see it come together and not be here to celebrate. So, well, I'm not alone. It feels that way, and I'm having a really hard time being around people in general. You know, like my sister is coming. I have a lot of siblings, by the way. I have 8. My one sister with my nephew is coming down next weekend with him. And there's this like dinosaur thing at our local like pumpkin patch. And, you know, she's like, do you want to go? And I'm like, please don't take offense to this, but I can't. I want to take my children to do all these fun things still. Like, I don't want to be this way forever. But I can't be out and seeing kids with their dads right now. It's just too hard. So my other sister and my brother-in-law, the ones that James and I have referred to from the beginning as their bonus parents, right? They're super involved in everything that my girls do. We only live 20 minutes apart, and you know, they don't have kids, so they borrow mine whenever they want to do kid things, and then they get to send them home and take a nap, which works great for all of us, because Lord knows I need a break. Wow. Yeah, so she's gonna go. They're gonna go because I can't make myself go no matter how much I want to go. I don't want to wreck their day by crying or having to leave or all of that. So they're gonna spend a day with their aunties on Saturday. Okay, we have, I think I remember her unboxing this. I do. It's Christmas morning. I remember watching this video, and I'm admittedly super far behind on all of my friends' videos. Like by the time I get the kids to go down, I'm just, like my brain is fried, and I've been going to bed when they go to bed a lot of the nights. So before, like I would, you know, nighttime was me time, and I would sit up and watch a video and then go to bed. I'm starting to watch some of them again. And it's no offense to them. Like I'm so tired. I'm so tired. You know, I've had some good days. Like not every day is like this right now. We're almost at 3 months in, which feels completely unreal. But I'm tired a lot of the time. So, but this is Christmas morning from Super Tarts, which is freshly brewed coffee, whipped cream, and candy canes. So like a peppermint coffee, which, oh, it's actually kind of cool. So like I like peppermint mocha. I will get peppermint mocha creamer and stuff at Christmas time. I'm such a seasonal person. Like I love all the holidays and the fun themed things, and like I don't know, we deck it out. So like Halloween is Nightmare Before Christmas through our whole yard, and Christmas is Star Wars. Like we've got the Star Wars inflatables and ornaments and all that kind of stuff. So, but this is I can't even fully breathe now because I'm crying so much in the last like 12 hours, 24 hours or whatever, but it smells really good. It really does. So that is Christmas morning. Let's see, I have no idea what these things are called. It's called Caffeine Before Hygiene. True. I'm sorry. It is true. No, I will get up and brush my teeth in the morning, but coffee before everything else. And this is sugar cookie lattes, and it's this really cute little tart thing. I actually already put wax in for today, so I'm not going to put any of this in, but I've got blueberry cheesecake going in the kitchen. None of my warmers are in this space, so I did cedar cider in the big room, and I change wax upstairs later in the day when we're spending more time upstairs, so I haven't changed upstairs yet, but we're due. Let's see. It's a good coffee scent. I don't know specifically that I get sugar cookies, but I get more of like a creamer, like a sweetness, a creamer to it. And that's really cool. I like the name of it. See, gave me a good giggle. Let's see. What else do we have? Hocus Pocus, I need coffee to focus. It would arrive on Hocus Pocus Day. Okay. Oh, shoot. So this says pumpkin cupcakes, brown sugar, and Arabica coffee. I'm just going to take you with me because I don't know if I need to answer that. And if I don't, I'll just silence it. Because I hate having to piece my videos and stuff together. I'm not very good at that. Yeah, no, that's not a number I recognize. Most of the phone calls that come through. Look, my other couch is now in this room since we're up. So I got to put the couch back, and here's Dogo. That's my diva girl. But it was here, so like I have a whole walkway now. I'm super excited about that. Into the big room because the clutter gets me. Hang on 1 second here. Oh boy, maybe I should edit this video. I don't know. I don't like to edit my videos, you guys. I really truthfully don't. What you see is what you get with me, typically. Okay, and I can't tell if that's something on my phone. It is. Okay, I was like, do I have a dot on my head? Okay, so Hocus Pocus, need coffee to focus. So pumpkin cupcakes, brown sugar, and Arabica coffee. And it's even kind of got like a little cauldron cupcake type feel. And what is it? I don't know that I get cupcakes. I think, okay, so I think with coffee, right? Coffee is such a strong scent. And I love coffee. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not sad about coffee ever. I think it probably overpowers whatever else they're supposed to have in there. But I get like again, that sweet coffee creamer. But because I'm not familiar with vendor wax, really, truthfully, I'll have to see if it changes while warming the same way that Scentsy does, because I really don't know. One from Sassy Girl Aroma will always have Paris roasted coffee, vanilla cream, and brioche. And I think it's got a fun little like pattern on it. Oh, it's got gold. Hold on, I'm going to pop this out. So there's like gold flecks in it, which is kind of neat. Ooh, I like that. That's almost got like almost like an almond, got it in my mouth. Almost like an almond bakery note to it. That's really good. Wow, I like that one. Okay, so I'm just looking at this label and it says, be kind because you never know how much the person beside you is suffering. I mean, I've always kind of lived by that, right? Like I'm a super optimistic person. I'm super positive. Everything makes me excited, typically. I'm having a hard time, I don't know, finding myself or who I thought I was or who I was with him without him, truthfully. I mean, we were one person in two bodies, and I don't know. I want to get back to at least part of who I was, because I was happy, right? Like I was genuinely happy. 10 years together, and I never paid attention to another person, truthfully. I had everything I could ever want, so that hits a chord. Oh, Dumbo. Yep. I almost put Dumbo in today, honestly. Oh, God. Wow. Catherine, you seriously know me so well. Yeah, Gumbo, one of our absolute favorite scents. I get 2 bars a month and I melt it every month, but I can always use Dumbo. There's never a day that's bad for Dumbo. I don't care what the weather is outside. Dumbo is fantastic. I'm trying to see what's coming through here. Okay. Nope, I'm good. What is this? Scoopable wax melts. I've never heard of that. Well, I've heard of it in her videos. Let me rephrase. I've never personally experienced anything like this. So it's Cranberry Lodge, a brew of fruits and spices and a brisk breeze of pine trees. So cranberry and pine is always 100% my jam. Oh my God, this is good. Oh, this is really good. So it gives me cranberry garland vibes. But this is heavier on the cranberry. And this is heavier on the pine. And I don't know how to do it. Do I use a spoon? You're going to have to tell me, because I do not know. But this smells freaking fantastic. Oh, I love that. I love that. Now in Zen hand cream. Okay, when you guys see my empties video, if I ever get around to doing it, truthfully, my basket is full. And with everything going on here, and like I said, by the time the girls go down, I'm whipped. I'm just whipped. I actually just finished my old style like pump lotion of Now and Zen. So kudos, because I just ran out. We have a partial var of Fearless by Nature. It is a beautiful woodsy sage scent. It's in my quarterly, so I don't get it very often. Love this. I think that's in my empties basket too. Lavender and White Balsam, as I'm throwing things around, good God. Lavender and White Balsam. This is Lavender and Pine. I did take this out of my club. I had parted with this. It didn't make a cut one time because I found I wasn't reaching for it. I was getting a bit of a stash of it. And I'm like, okay, well, clearly I'm not melting it as much as I should. I don't think I have any of this left, truthfully. I know it's going in my bedroom tonight. And you know, part of me is like, wait, don't waste it. You just got it. You need to hoard that. But seriously, I'm starting to find like, what is the point of having it if I'm not going to melt it? Oh, yeah, bedroom. 100% bedroom. We have 2 more Scentsy bars in here, and then there is, okay, I must use, guess I'm supposed to use the spoon. It just sank to the bottom. So it's got a gold spoon. So I guess this is how I get this. I don't want to like stab it on and like it's smooth. Okay, so I'm the weirdo who likes to like break the top of the peanut butter because it looks smooth. Oh, this is really good. That's really, really freaking good. And then the last 2 bars are Bayberry and Currant. You can see that they're getting a little bit gummy, which again doesn't matter to me. And this is this was from last Christmas's Scents of the Season. It's so good. It's so good. I admittedly did not put it in my club. I love it. I picked some up on clearance. I think I got 2 bars. And it's this beautiful, like I love Currant. I do. I know that there are people out there who don't like Currant, but I love the Currant scent. And I don't know, it's really good. It's this fruity, it's got this, it's not tart. I don't know how to describe Currant. But it's fruity pine. It's a fruity pine, but a really good fruity pine. Like it, not like icicles and evergreen, right? That gives off kind of like a soapy feel. This was very, very well done. And I think it's the currant in it that maybe cuts through like a sugar note from the fruit. I can't freaking talk today. The sugar fruit. Or the fruit and sugar. Duh. Okay. This one looks like it's another scoopable because it comes with a little spoon inside. And this one says, Twisty the Clown, Spruce Trees, and Fresh Baked Cookies. What's the back say? Just add a few scoops to your wax melter and enjoy the smelly goodness. This is the Smell Good shop. You know, until her, I didn't even know vendor wax was a thing. It comes sealed, but I want to sniff it. I'm afraid to open this. I can't tell. All right. Oh, no. Yeah, my nails are trash, you guys. I stopped getting them, like, done when we started demo on the house. I mean, I still use my Color Street. I mean, I have a stash of it from my girlfriend. I haven't bought anything new in a long time because she stopped doing Color Street. So I'm like, nah, just use what I got. But I haven't gotten them done like I was for a while there. I'm afraid to open this. It's stuck to me. Okay, let's see. Oh, pop. Oh, that's nice. That's got a really good, that's a very different pine. I kind of really like it with the sugar cookie or fresh baked cookies. Maybe it's almost like a chocolate note, like pine and chocolate, which makes no sense, but you very definitively get that bakery, that cookie. Oh, I like that. That's really cool. I've never seen those before. Put my fancy spoon over there. I don't know if I'm supposed to reseal that. I'm not going to try. And then we've got 2 more, I think what she calls snap bars. So there is, it says Destination Wax. This one comes with sugar cookie, coffee, and Celtic moon spice. Ooh, that's different. Celtic moon spice. It almost smells like if you've ever been in, I want to call them a hippie store. That's really what I want to call it. Like one of those gem kind of things. Like we have one in our little downtown area. I can't remember the name of it. I'm sorry. Not that it matters, truthfully. But like I think of like Greenfields at the mall and stuff, or it smells like a hippie shop. That's exactly what it smells like the incense in a hippie shop. That's cool. That's cool. Lex would like this one because it smells like walking into one of those places that have like all the fun. Like I love going into those stores because they got all the crystals and the gems and the dragons and the fairies and the mermaids and the. I was supposed to be a fairy. And then the last one, and the only reason I'm like cutting it short here is because I gotta leave in like 10 minutes to go get the kids. Which means I need to get Ding Dong to go out because she likes to go out and then refuse to come back in because she thinks she can get me to not leave. But the last one is vanilla balsam. So balsam fir and cedar softened by mellow vanilla. So it's Destination Wax as well. Let's see. This kind of actually reminds me of Icicles and Evergreen. Like almost dead on. To Scentsy's Icicle and Evergreen. I know that it doesn't say that there's a fruit note in there. So it's balsam, cedar, and vanilla. I think it's the vanilla that does it. But this is almost a dead ringer for Icicles and Evergreen. That's kind of cool. So that is everything that showed up in my completely unexpected surprise goodie box. And at least I'm not crying now. I'm not crying right this second. I'm kind of excited to try some of this stuff. And because it didn't show up on the day that he... Okay, so I joined a couple of Facebook groups, right? Support groups or whatever, as I'm trying to get things like medical insurance figured out and whatnot. For myself and the kids, and I think I've got that all under control now. That's the phone call I was on before Hocus Pocus kicked off. I don't know. So I joined some of those groups, and like I see people posting all over the place, late husband. And I'm like, I have a hard, like James was my husband, but I have a hard time just referring to him as my late husband or my husband who passed, or like, I use his name. I use his name when I talk to people. I've used his name when I have posted comments in those groups or, whatever. Like I use his name. I don't know. I don't like just referring to him as, I don't know, husband kind of feels like an object. Like something, I mean, it is something that I had and don't anymore, but, I don't know. But these didn't arrive the day that James passed. And I'm grateful and thankful and excited to try some new stuff. Maybe make some new scent memories with me and the kids. Because really home is, that's where I'm going to be for an indeterminate amount of time, really. Like I said, I want to be able to take my kids out to do some of those really cool things, but I'm struggling. I'm struggling really, really hard with that at the moment. I mean, and I know everybody's like, oh, it's going to take time. It's going to take time. And I know that. I do know that. But I don't know. Anywhere outside my walls right now is really hard and really scary. So we'll just, we'll make some new scent memories here. I'm in a great debate for the actual holiday season already. I mean, it's not even Halloween, and I'm like, how am I going to handle Christmas? My aunt on my side is hosting my side of the family's Christmas in Tennessee this year because they moved there last year. And his family also lives in Tennessee, so we're all getting together for Christmas. Now, I'm not sure, because I didn't get to pick the date of Christmas, if my older two girls, Lex and Becca, are going to be able to go with on this trip or not, because it might line up with their finals for school. And I'm debating, if they don't come with, that maybe, just maybe, I will head further south back to Florida and spend Christmas with my grandparents and the two little ones, because I don't know that I can do it here. Truth. So I might do something completely different this year, but I don't like the idea of not being with my big kids per se at all. But I won't get Becca until later on Christmas Day, after she's been able to do Christmas with her mom and that. So my stepdaughters, Becca and Sassy, won't come until later on Christmas Day anyways. So if we were to be back by then, I could still do Christmas with my kids, but I'm debating whether or not I'm gonna head south and avoid the house. But that's a long time to be without my dog, and she'll probably think I abandoned her and that I'm never coming back. So I don't know. It's September and I'm already trying to figure out, how do I survive the next several months. This is really unique. It is very unique. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to stop rambling and I'm going to go get the kids from school, but I will catch you all later. Bye-bye.